Are you struggling with debt? Feel like you're drowning in a sea of monthly payments that never seem to go away? Welcome to a world where this is an all-too-common scenario. Every day, millions of people grapple with the reality of debt. From credit card debt, student loans to mortgages, the types of debt people face are as diverse as they are. Each type of debt has its own unique challenges. Credit card debt can spiral out of control with high interest rates. Student loans can feel like a lifelong burden, and mortgages can tie you down to a location. The consequences of these debts can be quite severe, from damaged credit scores, constant stress, to even bankruptcy. It's a tough road to walk, but it's a journey that many of us are on. But remember, no matter how deep you are in debt, there's always a way out. So stay tuned to find out how. To conquer your debt, you first need to understand it. Debt is not just an amount you owe, it's a financial obligation that is often accompanied by interest rates and minimum payments. Think of debt like a snowball rolling down a hill. The more it rolls, the larger it grows. That's the snowball effect. When you borrow money, you're not just repaying what you borrowed, you're also paying an additional cost, known as interest. The interest rate is the percentage of the principal, or the amount you borrowed, that you pay as a fee over time. Then, there are minimum payments. These are the smallest amount you can pay on your debt each month to avoid penalties. But here's the catch. Making only minimum payments can keep you in debt longer due to the accumulating interest. Now that you understand debt, it's time to discuss some strategies to eliminate it. The first step towards debt elimination is to create a budget and track your expenses. Think of budgeting as laying out a blueprint for your financial future. It allows you to identify where your money is going, how much is coming in, and where you might need to make adjustments to stay on track. Tracking your expenses, on the other hand, is like having a financial magnifying glass. It provides a detailed view of your spending habits, revealing the areas where you might be overspending and where you can save. So how do you do this effectively? Start by listing all your income sources and expenses. Then categorize your expenses into fixed and variable. This will allow you to see where your money is going and to identify areas where you can cut back. Use apps or tools that make this process easier. And remember to review your budget regularly to ensure it reflects your current financial situation. Remember, a budget is your financial roadmap. It will guide you towards your goal of debt elimination. The second strategy to eliminate debt is to pay more than the minimum payment. You see, when you only pay the minimum, you're mostly covering the interest and barely making a dent in the principal amount. This is like trying to empty a swimming pool with a teaspoon. It's a process that could take years, even decades, to complete. Now imagine if you could use a bucket instead of a teaspoon. By paying more than the minimum, you're essentially doing that. You're attacking the principal amount, reducing the interest that accumulates, and accelerating your path to becoming debt-free. Consider it an investment in your financial future. Any extra dollar you can put towards your debt is an extra step towards that goal of financial freedom. It's not about how much extra you can pay, but about making a commitment to pay more than the minimum. Paying more than the minimum amount is like taking a shortcut on your journey to financial freedom. The third strategy involves two popular debt elimination methods, the debt avalanche and debt snowball methods. Let's delve deeper into what these methods entail and how they can be your ally in achieving financial freedom. The debt avalanche method is all about tackling your debts from the highest interest rate to the lowest. This strategy is maths-friendly as it saves you the most money over time. You start by listing all your debts, from the highest interest rate to the lowest. You continue making minimum payments on all your debts, but you put any extra money towards the debt with the highest interest rate. Once that's paid off, you move on to the debt with the next highest interest rate, and so on. The downside, it often requires more patience as it may take longer to see progress. On the other hand, the debt snowball method is more about quick wins and motivation. Here, you list your debts from the smallest balance to the largest. You continue making minimum payments on all your debts, but you put any extra money towards the debt with the smallest balance. Once that's paid off, you roll the money you were putting towards that debt into the next smallest debt. The advantage, you see results faster, which can be a big morale boost. The downside, you might end up paying more in interest over time. Both these methods have their pros and cons, and the best one for you really depends on your personality and financial situation. If you're motivated by quick wins and need to see progress to stay committed, the debt snowball method might be for you. If you're more analytical and motivated by saving the most money in the long run, the debt avalanche method could be a better fit. Choosing the right method between debt avalanche and debt snowball can be a game changer in your debt elimination journey. So these are the 3 key strategies to eliminate debt and achieve financial freedom. First, budgeting and tracking expenses. This is the foundation upon which all else is built. It's about understanding where your money goes and making conscious decisions about how to utilize it. Second, paying more than the minimum payment. This simple act can drastically reduce the time it takes to clear your debt and save you a significant amount in interest over time. It's about making sacrifices now for a freer financial future. And finally, the debt avalanche and debt snowball methods. 2 proven strategies that can accelerate your journey towards a debt-free life. It's about choosing a path that aligns with your personal preferences and sticking to it. Remember, consistency and patience are crucial in the debt elimination process. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today towards your financial freedom. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more financial tips and strategies.